I don't know who needs to hear this, but cryptocurrencies are not things you adopt when you love and trust government. Cryptocurrencies are not things that you adopt when things are going great. When things start falling apart, when your money starts falling apart, when there's a breakdown in people's trust in government and governance, people start looking into alternative ideas. You need to ask yourself this. Crypto, in the past 15 years, has moved from one protocol to an industry that's worth trillions of dollars, with hundreds of millions of people using it, with thousands of protocols. What you need to understand is Bitcoin is the fastest growing technology in history. What you need to understand is cryptocurrency is a natural evolution of money. And we're in a point, an inflection point, that reminds me of certain times in history. And it should give you the understanding why you should have exposure to cryptocurrency above all other industries. See, cryptocurrency is one of the most meaningful technological advancements in the history of finances. And in the base and at the core of it, it is here to solve one problem. You've come this far, so consider liking and following, because I bring information and videos that you don't really see in this network. See, the world is at an inflection point, and it reminds me of the revolutions of the 19th and the 20th century, where those who have are doing really well, and those who have not are doing really badly. And those type of moments in economic environments and just environments in general, where the trust in the government, trust in the economic institutions are weaning to the lowest levels in history, causes for levels of revolution, causes for levels of a change of structure and understanding. See, we're in a point in the world where we have better education than we've ever had, we have more understanding than we had, we're more productive than we ever are, but the rich are getting richer and the poor are getting poorer. See, in the 19th century, they didn't like kings and queens because, again, those who had lived an amazing life, but those who didn't, they didn't. And revolution and reform happened. You ask me, but Alvarez, why is this? Why is this gap and change happening? Well, this graph should give you an example and understanding of what the problem is. See, we're in a world where we're better connected, more production, everything is going in bases in the best way forward to make better growth and increase wealth. But what's happening are things like this. The unrealized losses of banks is 7 times that of 2008. The systems are broken. The governance are broken. See, we have a government that will bail out any system that is failing. And that inability to lose at the higher end is making the people at the lower end want to move away from this system. See, people don't know what to believe or where to go anymore. They don't understand that when they lose money, they lose money. But when the bigger institutions are losing and failing, they're just bailed out. So there's no incentive to make things better and grow forward. They're in a security bubble. See, what you need to understand is that these companies, plus this, they control the world. And they control the world because of one thing. They control the middleman. They control the data. They control all the things that are needed in between you and the end result. See, if you ask yourself this, how does Boeing get away with all of its problems? How does the banks get away from doing all of this stuff and nothing happens to it? How is there no regulatory control? All of the Magnificent Seven, all the things that are there right staring you in the face. See, think about it. BlackRock owns all the banks. Microsoft owns the infrastructure. Google owns all the data. Do you understand where I'm coming to? Now, there's one thing that can get rid of that chair, the middleman, the person, the people, the institutions that control all of that. I'll give you a hint. Bitcoin. See, what Bitcoin and why it is so important that you expose yourself to this industry is that you are at the forefront of all of this. And institutions are finally starting to understand. They're understanding the power of this and that they need to be in it sooner than later. And we are all early. And you know how I know that? Because of this. Since the ETF was launched, every month you see the wild amount of Bitcoin that is being bought, especially when only 450 Bitcoin are mined a day. There is going to be a point where there is going to be a supply shock on this asset. And that supply shock is going to be monstrous. Let me ask you this question. Once you have used this network, cryptocurrency, just the way the system works, and you go back to your normal banking system, do you not feel how antiquated it is? Do you not feel how you feel like you're just a number and you're not having any means of impact into the world? That you have to jump through 1,000 hoops to get somewhere where other institutions can do it with an eyes closed type of mentality. This is what that's breaking. And the thing is, the masses are the things that change institutions. And I feel that it's soon. So learn about this industry and this market. Understand what this and the potential of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is. Because I am guaranteeing you it is the future. And the best place to be in the future is early. Anyway, I'm Alvarez, a 7-figure crypto investor. Like, follow, share, and I will catch you guys later.